Hey girl. Am I frozen? God damn it. Am, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Really? I still can't hear you. I still can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Girl, I'm recording a podcast right now.
Oh, I was like, did you?
I didn't mean to answer. It was my watch. I hit my watch.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Still can't hear me? You can hear me now?
But now you look, I can hear you now. Okay. What was that?
I don't know. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that was weird. It was like all of a sudden I could hear you, then I couldn't hear you, and I was like,
that is weird.
I thought it was me.
No,
yeah, because usually
I hear you. We haven't had that in months.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's been a long time since we had that issue, so that's why I was like, wait, what's going on?
Super odd. Super odd. Well, welcome back to the podcast. Look at that. Bam. 102. Missing in action. We're gonna get to why it's called Missing in Action in a minute.
Look.
But Tam and I are back. I know y'all not used to seeing me in a hat. It's been a rough 10 days for me. Actually, it's been 8, not 10. It's been a rough 8 days for me. I will be going to see Kira. Shout out to the hat. On Thursday, and I will be cute on Monday. I promise.
Yes. We'll be ready.
Yeah, this is an afro. Don't worry about this. Anyway, let's just go and get the bad news out the way. Rest in peace to Melvin Van Peebles, one of the smoothest, sexiest old men out there, an actor, a philanthropist, an icon, a legend, director, producer, anything they usually end in the ER, lover.
Baby, when I saw that clip from him on Girlfriends, I had forgot that existed, and I was like,
me too. And to make it funnier, remember when he was on Living Single and Regine was dating him?
He was fine.
Melvin Van Peebles was not playing no games with these women. He was not playing no games. All natural, no Viagra.
Yeah, when he said that, I said,
They don't make sugar daddies like that no more.
Girl.
Cause if they did, never mind. Anyway,
look, you see, I'm over here, look, mug in hand.
Moving on. So yes, rest in peace to Melvin Van Peebles. Our condolences and thoughts and prayers to his family. What else do I want to go to? Let's go to. Oh, this is a real small side note. Did you know Trina and Trick Daddy's show is off the air now?
What happened? I saw that this morning, but does anybody know what happened?
They they're not with Viacom. I gotta remember who they're with. But that their media station did not make a comment. They just took them off the air.
Go.
No,
because you thinking what you gonna say what I've been thinking for a month. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What me and Tam said. What we said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was very interesting to hear about that this morning.
Yeah.
Also, Lil Brother is asking for us to not stream the minstrel show or the listening because there apparently was some repressing going on of the vinyl album and they have not gotten money from the streams of the album and yada yada yada.
They said
This
they ain't never ever got no money for them records.
and the minstrel show is about as old as me. So
The listening is older than you. So let's go there.
I know I didn't want to tell all my business. I didn't want to tell all my business. Okay,
But you
hold on.
know.
Yeah. So, but let me move this out the way. So if you support Lil Brother like I do, don't listen to it. Now we gotta do it like we did Anita Baker. We can't listen to nothing till they get their money. I don't think they're gonna get their money. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm just saying. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I know Key a long time ago, but that's a whole nother story.
um, let's talk about something funny before we get into something serious. Kash Doll is pregnant. We have been having debates on the internet about how old Kash Doll is. Not only have we been having debates about on the internet about how old Kash Doll is, we definitely been talking about her baby daddy. Her baby daddy. I'm gonna let Tam talk about this because she's the shortest.
Well, it ain't even about him being short. It's about he looks like he's 12. Like he looks like a child. Now, I don't know how old Kash Doll is. I have predicted that she is mid 30s.
Okay. The rumor is 32, but then there's this a couple of people that went to high school with her that's saying she 40.
Yeah, see, and I've heard that too. And the reason it wouldn't, she been around a long time. And when I say she been around a long time, I'm not talking about as a rapper. She used to be a stripper too.
Yes.
And people be having tales, and I'd be like, how could you tell that tale? Because if that was the case, she was 12 years old.
All right. So congratulations to Kash Doll.
Wait, and her baby daddy is a rapper from Atlanta that I have never ever heard of.
Not a half a
And I went to his page.
okay. I was not
I didn't see a lot of music. I saw him rapping on
is he
stage with
a new
some.
rapper? Is he a new rapper or is he established? Like I'm trying to
It seemed like he knows everybody, but I ain't never heard him on nothing. But then that would explain why Kash Doll has been in Atlanta. Like she like live here. So that would make sense.
okay.
I well, I don't, look,
Hmm.
moving right along. Next topic,
Yeah.
please.
So yes, congrats to her. We are wishing for a happy and healthy baby for you. Um, yeah, let's get into some mess. Let's get no, wait, no. Before we get into some mess, I'm gonna get all the good stuff out the way first. The Fugees are going on tour. That's not that. I did say we was gonna get into some mess. This is some mess. The first show was in New York, and the show started 3 hours late, and
And lasted 45 minutes. When I saw that, I was like, I'm gonna close the browser because I'm not buying no tickets.
yes, I too was on Live Nation trying to get a ticket and changed my whole entire mind when I saw that. I wish y'all luck. May the Lord bless you and keep you, but I won't be there.
God bless and good night.
Yes. Um, Tiana Taylor, who has retired from music, is going on her very last tour, or so she say. Um, I
And
want
it's
to go.
sold out. Almost all the dates are sold out.
I know. I'm gonna find me a boo. I'm gonna go. He gonna scalp some tickets for me. He don't know it though. In news we don't care about, August Alsina is retiring from music. We do not care.
Wait, stop. I missed that one. I
Yeah,
totally had no idea. I had no idea.
yeah.
That
August.
tells you how much attention I pay to August Alsina. Yeah, I don't.
We do not care. Yeah, August Alsina is retiring from music. I find it interesting that he made that announcement. And then Will Smith went to GQ and had his interview today. We ain't gonna talk about Will Smith because that is not under the guise of music. I'm gonna move on. Mm. Let's talk about this Nicki Minaj and Jennifer Ho.
Huff,
Hugo. It's Ho. And this Jennifer Ho
huff,
situation. Ho,
huff,
Ho,
huff,
Ho.
or huff.
I don't know. I don't need to be knowing everybody's last name. I got the
Yeah,
Jennifer right. So
yes, you got the Jennifer
for,
part right.
for you guys that do not know, Miss Jennifer, because I'm gonna put some respect on her name, is
Yeah,
the young lady that was assaulted by Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty. Long story short, she went on The View, The View.
the
Which
real,
one? The
the
Real.
real,
Thank you, because I don't be watching daytime shows,
the
and
real.
had a very extensive conversation about some of the threats that she's received, some of the payoffs that they have offered her, yada yada yada, woo woo, yakety schmackety. I feel like at this point, maybe Nicki needs to just kind of pull up out the spotlight, just because you didn't research the vaccine, but I saw you on stage with Lil Baby at what concert was that I just saw her at? With no
Yeah,
mask on, no
Him and
nothing.
Lil Durk are on tour together. I don't know what it's called though. I
Yes.
can't remember.
But I saw you out there with no mask on, grinning and taking all the pictures.
With the baby, with the baby.
Yes. But back to the Miss Jennifer story. Um, September has just not been kind to Nicki Minaj, and I think you need to take a break. A whole break. A half a break. No, a whole break. A whole
I
break.
hope right.
We don't want to see you to December. You a Sagittarius. We'll see you in your birthday month, man. We'll see you in December. Just chill.
We've
Please.
been trying to get rid of her for years now. I don't know what the problem
um, two other things. So today, R. Kelly was found guilty of 9 counts, 9 federal counts of what is it? Racketeering and something else. The sexual
is.
stuff.
Child trafficking,
Sex
racketeering,
Yes.
child trafficking, and something else.
Being nasty. Yes. Um, And we hope that you get all the years, all the time. Third time's a charm. It's the third time you've been trying for this, and finally they're getting it right. Yeah. I wish you about a good 110 years. Anyway,
I have
um,
one comment to say.
yes,
When the devil says no, God says yes. That's
when
all.
he say yes, nobody can say no. Come on,
Yeah,
Michelle.
that's what. Look,
Yes. Um, Also, this is a side note, small side note. Did you see that Miguel and his wife are separated after 17 years?
17. Y'all been together for 17 years. Here's the thing. I have never understood that we've been together for 45 years and we get married, and a year after we get married, we separate. What in the legality makes y'all not like each other?
After y'all done got married.
After y'all done been together for 18 lifetimes, then all of a sudden when you put the paper on it,
Yes.
there's something about the paper. Is
Yes.
it a special paper that it is? I mean, is it made? Is it not made out of sage and Palo Santo?
No,
I
it's
don't know. Does the paper bring the negative energy into the relationship? I don't understand. Y'all could have stayed single for all of that.
I agree.
Unless like I was looking at Naima was talking about it. She was like, unless there is a push for the formality, because if it was, I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I make me think about when Pepper and Tretch got married. They had been together for 1,500 years and
Yes.
got married and stayed married for a good long enough to have a baby,
Yes. And that was it. And they was done. Done.
and then they was done.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that's
So
about.
that's bothersome to me. Like, not necessarily like I'm not saying that they didn't have a good relationship. They had a bad, I don't know none of that because I don't know these people. But
Mm-hmm.
it for people on the outside, the optics of these type of relationships, It's horrible. It gives fuel to the people like, I told you, marriage ain't nothing, that. If we
Mm-hmm.
look historically, marriage is a business arrangement. I'm only looking for a husband for a business arrangement. Sir, bring the money. That's what I'm here for.
Yes, yes. I like that. Bring the money.
Yeah, I learned to love you eventually.
Lord have mercy. The opinions of Tam are not necessarily the opinions of the Musaficionado podcast nor its other hosts. But please bring the money. Anyway. Uh um Kelly Price.
Oh, Jesus in heaven above. Let me tell you something.
I'm listening. I'm gonna let
I'm
you
gonna say, I'm gonna say this. Here's the
yeah.
thing, Kelly. You let the world know that you had the COVID, and then the COVID, and then and then you faded into Bolivia. Nobody knew.
Excuse me. It's Oblivion, not Bolivia is
I,
a place.
I know. Mike Tyson said he was gonna fight his last fight and fade into Bolivia. So Kelly Price had faded into Bolivia, and nobody heard from her for she said it wasn't months. Yes, it was, girl. I could go to the last post on your Instagram where you said you had the COVID.
Wasn't
And
it
that was,
like 29th or something
yeah, it
like
was
that?
like in July. This is September. It has been months, ho. Don't try to tell people it ain't been months when it's been months. Well, people we kept seeing the tweets. Anybody heard from Kelly Price? Anybody heard from Kelly Price? Anybody heard from Kelly Price? People just kept asking. So then somebody filed a missing persons report. Now I don't know. They said it was her kids. She said her kids knew where she was at. I do not know what the ins and outs of it. Her sister said she hadn't heard from her, but when Kelly finally came out, she said she ain't talked to her sister in a year. So her sister wouldn't have heard from her. So, but then her sister was releasing the album the next day. So
Baby, that
when
part
I
made
tell
me
you, when I tell you it's so much drama behind Kelly Price.
It's so much drama in the LBC.
Yes, and I mean, and then they were talking about where her boyfriend and did something to her. Come to find out, the Twitter investigators found out that that's her husband. That they got married last October in Las Vegas and didn't tell nobody. So now it's just a whole bunch of mess. But finally, Kelly made a video and said she was chilling
To TMZ.
to TMZ of all places, that
Right.
she was in
What?
recovery because what she has now is long COVID because she got so sick. She even said that she flatlined. And when she came to, they asked her, did she know what year it was? Now, because Kelly Price makes her money singing, now she has all these lung and breathing issues from COVID. So, long story short, she said that her youngest daughter got manipulated into that whole situation. And she was like, my daughter's not a child. She is 27. She was like, but she thought she was doing something with family and they tricked her. So I don't know what Kelly Price's family relationship is. Obviously, her and her sister are not close, do not get along. She said the last time she saw her sister was at her mother's funeral. And there's probably a reason why she doesn't have any contact with her family in that way, obviously.
Yeah.
But Kelly Price is alive and well, better. She's still recovering from COVID. I'm not going to say she's well yet, but she is rehabbing in an undisclosed location. The police came. They wouldn't let them in the house. Like, it was a bunch of drama this weekend for Kelly Price. And then the drama spilled over when Nikki Gilbert said she had talked to Kelly, but if you wanted to know more, to tune into her show. And then Debrat and Judy went off on Nikki Gilbert about using the Kelly Price story to advertise her show. Oh, girl, it was a Kelly. You done started some shit. I ain't mad at you for keeping your stuff private and staying to yourself because your family is you know how they are. We don't know. So I'm not mad at you. I just wanted to know that you were okay, and I didn't want to hear it from your attorney. I wanted to hear it from you. And even though people were like, if her attorney and her kids said she was okay, we should have been all right with that. I didn't watch too many Lifetime movies, and I needed to hear it from her. So she said it. I'm good with it. We saw her. She looked better. Again, she's rehabbing, so I wished her the best and hope she has a full recovery from the COVID.
There you go. Tam wrapped it up. Look, I'm done. Bam. We can start with. Are you standing for anybody this week?
I'm going to stand for Frank Vocals this week. Even
Again,
I stand for him a long time ago. He got new music coming.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to stand for the folks when the new music comes.
I am putting a moratorium on Tam standing for the same people 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Only twice.
It's too. You stood for you were standing for Sean Millie for 4 episodes in a row like y'all was cousins.
Okay. So go. Who you standing for?
Moratorium on Tam standing for the same people. I'm standing for a little young boy. Named Dylan Sinclair in Toronto. He's 19. He has about 3 songs out right now. 3 little songs out. Found him on the good Instagrams. He has a song called Black Creek Drive. It's sexy. He's like he's 19. That's the part I can't get over.
All I heard was he. I was like, girl.
He's a baby. He has a song called Pleasure. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
For the children. Pleasure for the children.
Because when you're 19, what you know about some pleasure?
Pleasure for the children. Pleasure for the children.
Yeah.
I ain't got no. I don't really. Yeah, I got nobody to stand for. Okay. I'm gonna stand for this guy, and not because I just saw him, but on my playlist, but because I like him and I want to make a comparison. Okay. Moray.
Yes. Who has a single out?
Yeah, that's what made me, because I listened to it. That's what made me think about it. Okay. Moray is very good at what he does. Yes. And the thing about Moray is that I'm pissed because Moray is what Rod Wave thinks he sounds like when Rod Wave don't sound like Moray. I feel like Rod Wave or somebody took Rod Wave to a Moray show and he thought he could do what Moray does. No, sir. You cannot do what Moray does because Moray can actually sing, so it sounds better. He knows how to use his voice as an instrument, whereas you just sound like you making noise out your mouth. I'm standing for Moray. I'm also missing Moray tonight because him and my baby daddy are in town and I didn't get no tickets to the show. So
you have a couple of baby daddies. Can you specify your baby daddy because you have a couple of them?
Jermaine Cole is in town tonight and I am not there. Jermaine Cole is in town tonight and I am not there to witness. So Nikki, clear your calendar because Dreamville Fest is April 2nd and 3rd of next year.
Okay, that's fine. April 2nd and 3rd. We'll be in attendance. We will be in attendance. Okay.
It's in Raleigh, North Carolina, so now I gotta find somewhere to stay because my cousin relocated.
I might have a place for us to stay. We'll talk about that after the podcast.
All right then.
So let's get into this new music. I listened to 3 albums, technically 4, but we're gonna say 3. I listened to Nao, D Smoke, and Anthony Hamilton. Who did you listen to?
I listened to Nao, Esperanza Spalding, and
wait a minute, I didn't know Esperanza Spalding had an album.
She put out a whole project.
Podcast down, damn it.
Yes, Esperanza Spalding. I think when I saw that you didn't have anything like posted of her, and I was like, does she even know that this out? I listened. I listened to Neow, Esperanza Spalding, and just because it was old stuff, Give Me More Love by Al Green. What they did was they did a whole album of all his
Yeah, I saw that.
I, I can say the word
Orca.
orchestral. Thank you,
There you
Jesus.
go. There you go.
Greatest hits. So I
Yes.
listened to that, and that was if you know Al Green music, you're gonna love it. It's all the songs you love, but then it really makes you focus on the background sounds. Even though you hear his voice, but you start listening to like the symphonies playing in the background, and you be like,
Yeah.
where's the music like this at? So
Yeah. Because it was good. I listened to it, but I didn't want to bring it. It was weird for me to bring it up because I was like, we've heard it all before, but with the music, with the actual live instrumentation,
yeah, it was different. It was good. It just sounded like they remastered all of it, and it just sounded full. Let me say that.
Yes.
That's the best word to describe it. So I mean, Al Green counts, but it kind of doesn't count. But
But we'll tell y'all, go listen to it. It's good.
Yeah, please do.
It's
good
really
stuff.
good. Really good.
Yeah.
You want, since we both listen to Neo, Nat, whatever. Neo.
You do hers. You do hers.
Okay. So Neo album out. It's called "And Then Life Was Beautiful." We've talked about at least 2 of them singles. Because she's been leading up to it. She didn't drop the whole thing, but she's been leading up to it, and now we have the whole album. So first track, yes. And then Life Was Beautiful. Messy Love was really, really, really good to me. I like Messy Love. Glad That You're Gone. Good. Antidote with Adekunle Gold. I was gonna get it today.
And that's what I was like. Because remember the last time I was struggling, like,
I got it this time. Me and Tam loved that because that was a single. Burnout was okay. Okay. Good Luck featuring Lucky Daye. I'm gonna say something that is an unpopular opinion in y'all's world, not in me and Tam's world. I'm tired of Lucky Daye. I'm gonna just tell you that now. I'm tired of him. He be popping up everywhere. He be places he ain't supposed to be, and I'm tired. I don't want to see you no more. I don't want to see you no more. I'm tired. I didn't even like the song. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Didn't like the song.
I liked it okay. It wasn't my favorite, but it was okay.
Nothing's for Sure. Yes, Woman with Leon LaHavas. Yes, of course.
First of all, that is my favorite song on it.
Woman?
Yes.
We talked about Woman like a couple of months ago, but
I know, but I'm just like,
but you know what the difference is? It's the album sequencing.
Right, that's what I was about to say, because when it got to that, I was like, oh yes, like that one was good.
Yes, it absolutely hit. My favorite of the whole thing was Postcards with Serpent with Feet.
Why was he here this weekend for Afro Punk? I'm super, because I've been talking about Serpent with Feet, and people were like, who is that? I was like, just listen.
Voice. Listen to the voice.
Yes, just listen to it. I love it. Postcards was good.
Oh my God, that was my favorite of the whole thing. Lil Giants was good, and then Amazing Grace was good. Now, y'all know the song Amazing Grace. It was not quite that. Like, she had a little bit of the, but it was good. I was like, but that Postcards, I wanted to slap everybody in the
Postcards and Little Giants were the ones.
I like
Little Giants was good too.
Yeah. So all in all, good album. Go listen to it. My Barefoot Sisters with the Neo Soul. My Barefoot Brothers with the Neo Soul. Go listen to this.
And I feel like she never misses. Like she always puts out very solid projects. Like
absolutely,
you don't go wrong with it. So
yes, absolutely. Okay, what you going with next?
Esperanza Spalding.
I can't believe I missed it. I feel like a bum.
No, this album is called Songwrites Apothecary Lab. Every song is just a number. Formula 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There is no 12. There's just a 13.
I'm listening
But
as soon as we
it's
get off the podcast.
it's 12 tracks. It's an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the songs, one song is 11 minutes, one song is 8 minutes. This is not the Esperanza Spalding that people are accustomed to.
Okay.
This is a pure jazz record. And all of the records flow right into one another. She has a couple of guest vocalists on here, but it's mostly just her.
Okay.
And I can't tell, it's just so it's okay. And I hate when people use this word, but it's the best way to describe. It's a whole vibe. It's just a whole vibe. Like you put it on, and it's just, girl, get you some whiskey and a cigar. Go to your porch and just sit. That is what this is. And I mean, and for people who are used to her singing a lot, she sings, but it's not so much as it's about the music on this particular project. It's really good. It's very much reminds me of like when Coltrane first came out and how like it was very much that kind of vibe, like early Coltrane vibe.
Oh God, I'm listening to it after. I'm listening to it as soon as I get off this podcast. Don't nobody
so
I'm gonna listen to it.
It was I listened to it at work, and it was funny because by the time I was listening to it but remember how we talked about how a song would just flow into another song, and I looked up and I was on the third track and I was like,
wait, what happened?
Wait, what happened? I'm on 3. Like, like I didn't even know. But it's super duper good. Again, if you are used to her doing one thing, this might strike you as odd. But at the end of the day, I knew she's a musician.
Yes, that's how she started.
Yeah, that's how she started. Yeah, so it's kind of like she's trying to combine the two, but she's leaning heavily on the jazz more so than anything else. But it's a solid. I really truly enjoyed it today when I listened to it.
I'm sad in my heart. I had no clue. I feel like you felt when you found out about Eric Bellinger. I had no clue. No clue. Nobody said anything.
And it's weird because I feel like my algorithm on my title usually feeds me the stuff that I know. So that's why when you said Eric Bellinger, I was like, so that's why I was, but this was it. I was like, oh, I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. I was very pleased with that.
Yes. Let me get over this. Sorry. Let me talk about this D Smoke album. So, D Smoke album is about an hour long and 16 tracks. So, y'all know D Smoke is West Coast till he die. So this is definitely a West Coast album. You're just getting a West Coast flow. I'm not gonna go over all of them. I'm gonna tell you the album was all right. It was decent to mid. Couple of things stand out about this album. The first thing that stands out, he has 2 songs with Marsha Ambrosius. So with the first song, Road Rage, with Marsha and Dim Joints, right? Excuse me. It was trash. I was like, how do you have a Marsha Ambrosius feature? And the song was trash. The song was trash. I said it. I stand by it. It was trash. That's Road Rage, right?
Yes.
And, a song with BJ the Chicago Kid and Toby. I'm gonna mess up Toby. I'm gonna mess up Toby's last name. Y'all know who Toby is.
Inweekwe.
Thank you, Toby Inweekwe. See, that's what I got Tam for, right? That's what I got Tam for. That song is called "Found My Way." He got out rapped on his own song because y'all know how Toby get down. Y'all know how he get down. He got out rapped on his own song, and I'm here for it. That's the reason I like the song. Anyway, a song called "Crossover" with West Side Boogie. Decent song. Tam and I talked about Common Sense last week, the real
Yeah.
jazzy song that we like with his brother Sir. He has a song with John Legend called "Stay True." It was not true. It
Look
was
at
not
something
true.
like this.
It was not true. Now y'all know I done tore down a couple of songs. He has a song called "Good Thing" with Ty Dolla. It was alright. It was more. It was a more Ty Dolla sounding song. That kind of featured D Smoke. It was weird. It was weird. But at the end of the album, the two songs, Clockwork featuring Marsha again. Finally,
Mm-hmm.
he's doing a good job with this. It worked. I like the song Clockwork. It's a really good song. And then he
Okay.
has the last song on the album is called Free Write. And it sounds like, and I could be wrong, it sounds like him freestyling. Fucking excellent. It was excellent. But why you pick the end of your album to have your anyway, it was
Sequencing,
I
boo.
yeah, the
I
sequencing
hate
is
that it was just all right.
it was I. It was but them first three songs, 2 to 3 songs, you getting the whole West Coast vibe. It's like you can freak if you want to. That's the vibe that you're getting from the first couple of songs. But it's definitely a West Coast album, minus a couple of the songs that I told y'all. But it was alright. I would listen to like at least 3 of them songs again. But 3 out of 16 is not a good number. That's you failed if it's 3 out of 16. Yes.
Yes, you did fail. That is a F.
Yeah.
At least at my institution, it's a F.
What else you got, babe?
As far as albums, that was it for me.
Oh, okay. Well, then let me do Anthony Hamilton. Then we could do singles.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anthony Hamilton. What is the name of this song? And I bet you my sister, my baby sister, Ashanti, she's going to watch the podcast because she was all in my DMs. You gotta listen to the new Anthony Hamilton. You gotta listen. Okay, it's called "Love Is the New Black," which it is. I mean, he ain't tell no lie.
Right.
Um, so it is 14 songs, 55 minutes, give or take.
Okay.
Um, let me say this. Sequencing is important. Um, Love Is the New Black, which is the title track, was okay. It was not giving what I felt like it should give. Threw it all away. It was alright. Then we got Real Love with Rick Ross.
That
I don't.
combination don't even sound right.
It don't go well together either. And then after that, after you already frowning about Real Love with Rick Ross, you gonna frown with I'm Ready featuring Lil Jon. That now you got 4 songs in, and that's the look on your face after 4 songs, right? Then you get into White Hennessy. Okay, White Hennessy is a little bit better. It still ain't my favorite, but White Hennessy is a little bit better. Then Coming Home, You Made a Fool of Me. I Thought We Were in Love. Okay, this the Anthony Hamilton I know. Like I know this brother. We done went to school
So
together.
he
I
should have
know.
cut off the beginning. The beginning shouldn't have been.
Or put that shit in the back of the album. Like what you doing? So then, little known fact. Superstar by Luther Vandross. He remade it with Jennifer Hudson.
Why would he do that?
Great minds ask great questions. So I'm gonna tell you this about Superstar. I liked it. I did not love it. You know how I feel about Jennifer Hudson and that yelling. She did not yell on the album. I want y'all to know she didn't yell. But
You see my
I don't.
face.
It was alright. Then there's Pillows. I'm Sorry, Mercy. Okay, so the rest of the album went decent as well. But I feel like the album should be flipped. Have some of them songs first, and then I definitely don't think you need to have Rick Ross and Lil Jon back to back like that. Like I was only off the strength of the fact it was Anthony Hamilton did I listen to the whole thing, because after that third song, I was ready to turn it off. Like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. But
Look,
only
you see my face.
because that man, only because he made Can't Let Go, only because he made Charlene did I struggle through that third and fourth song, and then it was better after that. But yeah,
Okay.
it was good, not great.
It was touch and go.
It was very touch and go. You
Touch
know,
and go.
it was very. I had to get the defibrillator out. Like, come on, we gonna make it
Yeah.
through this album. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Okay. I'm done with my albums. I'm ready to get these singles because I got 735 of them.
I listened to a lot of them, and a lot of them were not memorable. So
Okay, come on, let's see.
I will give you the ones that stood out to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, The Taste by Vic Mensa, BJ the Chicago Kid, and Poppy Beats.
Okay.
Um, in the part of the song, I recall BJ the Chicago Kid saying that she tastes like Chicago. I'm not exactly sure what that
I can answer
means.
that. I can answer that.
I knew you could. I
Yes, I
knew
can.
that you could.
I can answer
But
that.
that song was actually really good. Like I didn't really have expectations,
Mm-hmm.
but I enjoyed The Taste by Vic Mensa, BJ Chicago Kid, and Poppy Beats. So Nikki, you can go listen to your Chicago song.
I'm gonna go listen because I
Yes, but it's a
definitely.
that's a good one. And the thing is that like a lot of people don't really know. Some people do because they're fans.
Mm-hmm.
I would say a huge amount of people don't really know Vic Mensa's music that well.
I would agree.
I have seen him live. When I
Mm-hmm.
saw him live, I knew about 2 or 3 of his songs. But I was in it to win it. I was there with him. But this, I think that Vic Mensa has a new project that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm not sure what it's gonna sound like because I follow him on social media and he spent a long time in Ghana with his family. And so I'm assuming that the sounds may be very African in nature, which I'm all right with.
I know you are.
So
Look, yes, 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 yes.
yeah, I'm okay with that. So hopefully will some of that'll be reflected in his new project, but I'm pretty sure he has a new album coming out.
Okay. One of the songs that I listened to was Zoe Weiss with Six Lack, aka Black. It's called "That's How It Goes." The thing that captured me, outside of the fact that y'all know I'm a big old Six Lack / Black fan, is the beat sounds like what is his name? I'm fragile. Tech Nine. The beat sounded like that song by Tech Nine, so that's what drew me in. And then Zoe West Weiss and Six like on the project together were really good together. Like it's a good match. But the beat is what drew me into that song. What?
I'm going to say this to you because I'm
Yes,
listening to how you pronouncing the name. Why did I pronounce it Zoe's? Like Zoe's.
I said Zoe.
Yeah, right. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, maybe she's right. And I'm like, I'm not a reader anymore. I don't know what's wrong.
Because ZOE, if it was ZO, then I would have said Zo. But ZOE is
Yeah,
Zoe.
but I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. So okay, go ahead.
Okay. No, that's all I want.
Look,
I like the song. And I don't think I know Six Lack is working on an album, but I think this is her project. It's not his.
yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Um, okay, so there was a song. Hold on, I gotta make sure I get all the people that's on it
Oh,
because I
I got,
want to see all the names.
okay.
Uh, it's called She Drill NYC. It's SHE Cypher, Lee Benzo, P Supreme, and Malibu Hannah. And I'm sure that there's other women on this. I can't see all the names. It's too long to
Okay.
add to my thing. But it's basically like the music you hear from Pop Smoke, like initially
Not again.
Pop Smoke drill music, but it's
Oh,
all chicks rapping.
okay.
It's actually not a bad record. Like I went into it like, what is this gonna sound like?
Hmm.
But I was
Mhm.
I was impressed. I was, it took me somewhere I didn't think it was gonna go. And I was like, okay, I understand. The thing is that this music is not for me,
Mhm.
but I understand that the children will love this. And it's
Okay.
not, because of the love they have for, Pop Smoke And then that what's the other dude that did that one song that we said that every song sounded like that one? The blue, what is it? What is it? Whoopty. I had to think about the damn song.
I'm so tired of. Oh, don't do that
I'm
no
so
more.
tired of Whoopty. Yeah, but I mean, but along those lines, but it's whatever the kids consider drill music, it's just
Mm-hmm.
female MCs over drill music, and and even though drill is popular, I personally haven't heard chicks rap over. Not too many chicks rap over. I usually only hear guys. So it was an interesting take, and I appreciate what they did on this. So it's not a bad song, but it's not for the old people.
Okay.
It's not for me. I'm a old people. It's not for me.
Lord have mercy. Okay, let me get to a song that I liked. After All with Elton John and Charlie Puth. I like this song. It is. I mean, maybe I'm biased because I'm an Elton John fan, but them together on a track actually worked really really well because Charlie starts it off, and then Elton comes in. But I really like this song, and
I didn't do that. I'm gonna
it's
have to
called the
listen.
Lockdown Sessions. I don't know if it's a project. I don't know whose project it's gonna be because Elton
Mm-hmm.
John is whose face is on it. So if Elton is
Mm-hmm.
coming out with some music, you gonna hear about it from us.
Right, right,
Um,
right.
but yeah, it's called After All. It's really, really good. Y'all know I like Elton John. So yeah, that's
Child, me
one
too.
I liked. One that I liked. What you got?
Um. Okay. I already said I was standing for Moray. He has a
Yes,
new single
yes,
out called "Bad Situation." Go
yeah.
listen to it. It's amazing. It's a very good song. So you will, if you like Moray, if you're a fan of Moray, support that brother. But it's a really good song. So listen to Moray. And in the
Yes.
same breath, I would like to talk about "Wish Me Luck,"
Okay.
which is the theme song to BMF
Mm,
with 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Moneybag Yo, and Charlie Wilson. That's the extended version.
okay.
I would like to say that I did watch BMF. I did enjoy BMF, but I would like for 50 Cent to stop rapping. Take your ass off this record. You could have let Charlie sing, and then not even Snoop. Snoop didn't sound bad, but come on, let Charlie and Moneybag Yo do this, and 50 just sit your ass down and be producer man and shut the hell up. I don't
Produce.
want you on no more theme songs. Stop it. We don't. After you kill the big rich town, we don't want to hear from you no more.
I support
So
whatever Tam just said. I just support it. I do. I support it. Yep.
I'm just. I was when I heard it, I was just pissed because I was like, I know this is the theme song. Like as soon as it started, I was like, I know this is a goddamn theme song. 50, get off. We know it's your show. Just get off the record.
He
Like
be
we done.
everywhere. Like, dude, we know it's your show. Shut up. Sit down somewhere.
Jesus Christ.
Um,
So yeah.
in the same flow because we know that Jermaine Cole is in town. We're gonna talk about him and Joyner Lucas with Your Heart. I love this song. I feel like this is a really, really good marriage of two dudes rapping on. I love this
Mm-hmm.
song. So what y'all need to know is that you Twitter niggas out there, you fuck boys out there. This y'all song. This y'all
Yeah.
song, right?
This is y'all anthem.
Yeah, because when you ain't doing that woman right and she move on and she with the next, this your song. Your song. Your Heart. Joyner Lucas, J. Cole. This y'all song right here, okay? This your song. Yes, it is your song. Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Um, let me see what else. Okay, can I talk about one more? I mean, I have way more, but I really want to talk about
Yeah.
this.
I have a lot more, but go ahead. Talk about one
Okay.
more.
Big Latto, big dick energy. I love this song. I am so excited for this girl right here, baby. I am excited for this song. I love this song.
Didn't do
Truly.
it for me. It didn't do
It
it for
didn't do
me.
any of
I
me.
didn't
What? I will
like it.
shut the whole podcast
I
off.
did, and come on, I wanted to like it because I support
I know it has
Latto,
the
and I
fantasies
was just like,
in it. I love this song. I love this song.
so
Big dick
I'm
energy.
not gonna down it. I'm just gonna wait
Big
for the
dick
rest.
energy. It's
I
big dick.
mean, I get it.
The niggas is giving big dick energy. I am
Yeah.
supporting big dick
Um,
me on the podcast. Me. A whole me. I am supporting big dick.
I'm not fooling with you. A whole
Okay,
me.
fine. A whole me. Okay, fine. Go ahead, Sam, since you just made me sad.
So Lucky Day got a new single out.
What you got to say, Sam? What you got to say?
They got him on the album cover looking on the single cover looking like a stud. Like he looks like he looked like a young lesbian. He looks like a young lesbian. That's it. I'm done.
And
We
I
all
don't like
know. Look. Here's the thing about the song. It's not that it's a bad song. It's just like we know what Lucky Day can do. I don't want the same thing. I need you to elevate the game and have your stylist have you stop looking like a young lesbian out here looking for a baby mama. Don't do that. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let them do that to you.
I'm agreeing with Tam. I don't particularly care for the song because again, we know what he could do. On the same note, Giveon has this For Tonight song. Didn't like it. Did not like it.
It's okay.
I did
Look.
not care for it. I
Okay.
was like, I'm not listening to this no more. Let's keep it moving. So yeah, I was not a fan of that song at all. Yeah, that's all I got. Not, I mean, at least for that, I don't care for that
Yeah.
song. Period.
Okay. I cannot actually believe I'm gonna say this. TikTok has made me like something that I
It always
normally would
makes you
not
like
like.
something.
It
Ooh,
always makes
it
you like
must be
something that
Russ. It must be
yeah.
Russ. It is.
Mm. No, it's not Russ. It's not Russ. It's not Russ.
Oh, I was like, not Russ
Um,
again.
it's
Okay,
not Russ.
okay.
It's actually the Twin'em song by Leray.
Okay, can I tell you?
Because it's just a cute song.
We're in agreement. I like the
Yeah, it's
song
just a cute
too.
song.
As much as I complained about her voice,
Yeah.
this song fits her voice.
It does. And I think that may have been what the issue has been with her other stuff is that I feel like it didn't fit her voice, but this is absolutely perfect for her voice. So I feel like, she for real got a hit on her hands this time because it's burning up all over on the not on the Twitter, on the TikToks.
Yeah,
So it's all
it
over
is.
the TikToks. But it's literally a cute song, and I feel like what's going to happen to this song is that the little white girls are going to get a hold of this tune, and because it's made for them. Like she didn't make it for them, but this is in their lane. You know what I'm talking about?
It is. Yeah, it really is.
So, but twinning them, that was
Yeah.
that's a good song for her.
I agree. I have excuse me. What do I have? Let's talk about Princess Nokia and Young Baby Tate. Boys Are From Mars.
Yes.
This is a good song for them. Now it's not necessarily a good song for me because I'm 40 plus. But
right.
This is a good song. Their flow, I won't say it's interchangeable, but you couldn't really it didn't when they switched up, you couldn't really tell. So it was consistent. The sound was consistent on the song. I like this song for younger people, not for me. But yeah, Boys Are From Mars, Princess Nokia and Young Baby Tate, super good song for them. Very good song.
Yeah.
I was happy they did that together.
Now there's a series of tunes that are on my playlist that I listen to that I do not remember. Just because
let's get because I have 4 of them on mine that I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah. So now there's one song that did stand out and I did not like it, but I liked a part of it, which is gonna sound crazy. It's the song called Vampire by Payday and Danny Brown. I only like the Danny Brown part of the song.
I know I heard the
The
beginning
rest of
and
the
I
song
turned it
could go to trash, could go to hell, but the Danny Brown part of the song was good. Like,
one of the songs that is very not memorable for me is called "Too Easy" with Gunna and Future.
yeah,
For,
that I don't remember that one either.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Okay. Quickie, Hitmaker, Queen Naja, and Ty Dolla $ign.
Not memorable.
Heard it, don't remember it.
What's the other song that I heard? Oh, Neo, What If? Heard it.
Didn't hear it. I didn't hear
I
that one.
heard it. That's all I can offer you. I heard it.
Yeah.
It sounded like "Let Me Love You and You Will Love." It sounded like that. I was like, "This is the same. I heard this song already." All by yourself, girl. Let me love.
No, I need him to quit. Besito by Bia and G Herbo.
You heard it?
I heard it.
Yeah, it was not it wasn't memorable for me either. It's on my list. Yeah. No.
Like, I hate that it's, I mean, I'm like, and then I would, I'm gonna say that then Crabgrass by Boski and Project Pat. Now I remember hearing Project Pat's voice.
And again, Project Pat is how many people? For the people that don't know, is it a group? Bitch, if you don't get up at it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so I just there was a Gucci Mane song, a Big Walk Dog with Gucci Mane, Trap God. Heard it, didn't remember it.
Was not memorable. Was not memorable.
Yeah, that's Jim Appel, Davido, and Darko Vibes. Heard it, and I usually like Davido. And
yeah.
This one just wasn't. It didn't stand out. So
Yeah,
so that's pretty much my list of It was a lot. I had a lot of songs on here, but other than the ones that me and you talked about that we heard together, most of them weren't really memorable tunes. Yeah, unfortunately.
I have 3 left. So
Okay.
talk about In Person featuring Lakeyah, who I am starting to really, really like. OG Parker, Tyga, and DJ Drama. It was a good song. And there's a sample. I don't remember the sample that's in there. I feel like I should play it. But it's called In Person. Lakeyah is in her rap bag. I'm gonna have to add her to my. Y'all know how I be standing for Flo Millie. I might have to add her to my list of people that I really want to hear. Hold on, let me hear. Oh,
that's what it is.
that's why it stood out to me. But she's in her rap bag over this beat.
Okay.
Yes. So if y'all get a chance to listen to Lakeyah, who else was on my list? Oh no, I'm gonna talk about that last. Kirby. Kirby always on my list. Can we be friends? Yeah. I don't never have nothing bad to say about Kirby. She is my friend in my head. Tweet has a song called "Never Gonna Break My Heart Again." It is classic. Tweet, listen to it. Yes, just listen to it. Asiahn, who y'all know I love, she's secretly my lesbian crush outside of Sid. Has a song called "Fall Back." It wasn't that memorable. Don't tell her I said that though. But she looked good. She always.
I know somebody who knows her real good, like personally.
Would she like to date somebody in their 40s? Never mind. My mom might be watching. Anyway, but what I really wanted to talk about, which is the last thing on my list, is a song called Avalanche by Reggie and Smino. Now y'all know me and Smino been beefing for the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks. How long me and Smino been beefing? I don't remember.
Oh, good God. You and Smino been beefing for about months now.
I said 3 weeks. You talking about months. Okay, but this song by Reggie, who we've talked about before, I'm gonna be honest with you. He sounded like Andre 3000 on this beat.
Who, Smino?
No, Reggie.
Oh, Reggie.
He sounded like Andre 3000. I had to listen to it 3 times because the voice was so, the tone, you know, that tone, you know, Andre 3000 tone. That it was so similar. I was like, what am I listening to? I know Reggie ain't really Andre 3000. Let me just make sure. I love the song. It's called Avalanche. This is what it looks like. Now I know y'all ain't seen a floppy disk in it. I mean, well, you know, in
Oh,
forever.
I
This,
know. I didn't see that one because I would have remembered that cover with that floppy disk.
and then you gonna remember the song when you listen to it, because I promise you, the first minute of the record, I was like, this Andre 3000. I had to keep looking over, like, what the tone? It was the tone right here. You know what the tone is, right here.
That the right here. You
Yeah,
crazy?
right here, all right here in the tone. So
Yeah.
anyway, listen to that. That was one of my faves. Reggie and Smino, Avalanche. Everything else, I don't. Oh, and Mickey Guyton. Y'all know you're gonna get a little country from us. Mickey
Right.
Guyton project, I think, is all the way out. But I listened to the song called "Lay It On Me." Go listen.
It's Mickey Guyton.
Go listen. Go listen. Go listen. Go listen.
Go listen, Linda. Go listen.
Go listen. Anything else I don't really care about. It's been an hour. I ain't trying to
Yes.
hold. I ain't gonna be before you long. I ain't gonna be before you long.
Okay,
That's it.
church.
Yes. That's all I got for you. Do you have anything? When can we expect sexual behavior in the ghetto? Cause fall is here. It's cuffing season, Tam. When can we get some
Yes.
music to grab a nigga gray sweatpants by?
We gonna go next week. I mean, the last one I gave you, I just couldn't find the lyrics to, and I really wish I had the lyrics to that last one. Put your pussy on me. I really wish I had the lyrics to that one. But next week I'm gonna have some sexual behavior in the ghetto for y'all.
Okay, because cuffing season is upon us, and
It
I'm
is
trying to
upon
get
us.
all the men in all the gray pants, gray sweatpants, so I can be like, hey, how you doing? Hi.
I've retired from that game, so I'm just on the outside lines watching.
The what he say? I'm a grower, not a shower. I'm looking for him. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Be blessed out there, and we will be back next week. And my hair will be done next week. I'm gonna be cute next week.
And we gonna talk. Wait a minute. Next week we gonna talk about the fruit pumps. At the Buc-ee's, we gonna talk about the fruit pumps.
We're not talking about furrow pumps next week. We're not doing it. We're not. Say bye to the people, Tam. Say bye to the people.
Bye to the peopleless.
See y'all next week. Lord have mercy.